I'm Justice. I'm in charge of communications here in Brook, West Africa. It's a nice place to be. Working for Brook is wonderful. I have fun doing my job. Thank you very much.
It's my delight to take you through our work to talk about equine animals in the region, what types of work they engage in, and also share with you successes and challenges. Brook is an international animal welfare organization which has been working tirelessly to improve the lives of working horses, donkeys, and mules, and the people that need them for over 80 years. It was formed in 1934 by Dorothy Brooke. Over 100 million working horses, donkeys, and mules provide essential daily support to an estimated 600 million people in the poorest places in the world. But these working equids often face abuse and neglect and toil in unimaginably difficult conditions. Brook is committed to delivering lasting change for those animals. We want a positive state and existence for working equids, a healthy, happy life, a life worth living. Brook is currently present in 13 countries: Egypt, the place where it all started, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Guatemala, Ethiopia, Nepal, India, Nicaragua, Senegal, Burkina Faso, South Sudan, Tanzania, and Kenya. In 2012, an office was set up in Senegal to oversee expansion into West Africa. I work for Brook West Africa. But before coming to Brook West Africa, I would like to share with you our new global strategy that runs till 2025. It's underpinned by a vision. Our vision is of a world in which working horses, donkeys, and mules are free from suffering and have a life worth living. How about our mission? Our mission is to achieve immediate and lasting positive change to the lives of working horses, donkeys, and mules, and the communities that depend on them. How do we achieve that? Through three strategic change goals. Number one goal: transforming equid welfare in communities. The number two goal we intend achieving is increasing the visibility and inclusion of working equids. Goal number three: developing sustainable animal health systems. These goals are delivered through integrated complementary approaches, which are systems and capability strengthening, participatory community engagement and development, partnerships and collaboration, campaigning and advocacy, disasters and emergencies preparedness and response, evidence and research. As an organization, we need to set internal goals so as to accomplish our mission. So, what are the internal goals we have set? One, we want to build a movement of change right from inside. We want to develop an organization fit for the future. And we want to create the best place to work and succeed. So, perhaps you may start thinking about working for Brook. Right now, we are ensuring that this organization fits for purpose and is the best place to work and succeed. We are guided by values, and our values are that we are proud to be Brook, we are resourceful, share new ideas, and help each other succeed. Together, we can make change happen. Now, let's turn our attention to Brook, West Africa. Here, you can see the beautiful team of Brook, West Africa. Seated from left to right, the regional director, the communication officer, the animal welfare officer, we have three, the projects and partners relations officer, the advocacy officer. And then standing from left to right, our driver, the community engagement officer, we have two, the second community engagement officer, the finance and operations manager, the finance, administration, and logistics assistant, the planning, monitoring, evaluation, and learning manager, the second animal welfare officer, the project development manager, the program manager, the finance and administration officer. Where do we work? What are our intervention areas? We have a regional office in Dakar, the capital city of Senegal, which covers countries in West Africa. Currently, in Senegal, we work in 5 intervention areas. And in Burkina Faso, we work in 2 project areas. And you can see that on the map here. We also work with authorities. We engage local, national, sub-regional, and regional authorities. That's what we mean by advocacy. And currently, we are into advocacy on donkey hide trade, trying to work with authorities in Mali, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, and wherever such issues could be raised in West Africa. In terms of work types, the type of work that equine animals in this area engage in, we have horse-drawn carriages carrying people. We have horse-drawn carts carrying people and goods. We have equine animal carrying goods such as building materials. These animals are also involved in agriculture, plowing and transporting goods and produce from the farms to the market. These animals are also involved in garbage collection, in water, transporting water as well in remote areas. And in terms of welfare issues, the most common issues these animals face are lameness. And lameness is due to overworking. These animals also being overloaded, and farriery issues. The shoes are not well fitted, or hooves are not trimmed, or when trimmed, they are not trimmed properly, thus creating lameness. How about ectoparasites? That's also an issue. People lack knowledge and good practice. These equine animals also face a problem of nutrition because they don't eat enough, they don't have quality feed. Generally speaking, low body condition score is very common. These animals are thin, and emaciated. We have abnormal behaviors in these animals: fear, apathy, aggressiveness, and they are mostly due to mistreatment by their owners or family members, poor handling practices, and poor foal education. We are working to reverse those, supporting equine owners and users, training them in developing good handling practices, and avoiding also antagonizing behaviors. Body lesions are also an issue. We can see abrasion by harness pieces, cuts, and beats. These animals are beaten, and the whipping and beating do create lesions. Moving from welfare issues to how we work, I would like to let you know that our approach is indirect. In other words, it is not top down. Brooke does not come and enter into communities and start working. No, we work in partnerships. We work with farmers' organizations. We have worked with national NGOs and international NGOs. Partnerships, that's one. We engage communities. We don't impose our ideas on them, our practices on them. No, we engage with them. We support them. We know that poverty is an issue. Thus, we try to also support equine owners in building their livelihoods. We know that climate change is a problem, is growing, and is affecting communities. We try to bring supportive projects as well to build resilience and mitigate the effects of climate change. We know that animal systems are important. We are working at building animal systems, training veterinarians, ensuring that quality drugs are made available. We also do research and innovation. So, talking about livelihoods and resilience, we promote certified seeds for forage production, seeds that, when planted, give a lot of forage for animals, so to address animal feed, produce seeds that these owners could resell for their livelihoods or could store, thus building livelihoods and resilience. So we promote for the production and conservation. We've helped people to bundle foders so that they are not wasted and they are well conserved. Thus we've built bundling machines and made them accessible to equine owners and users. We have also helped communities with market gardening activities. We are promoting gardening and helping these communities to make some money, especially women, so that they could support their families. We are also ensuring that certain communities have access to water. So we've built wells and boreholes, both for humans and animals, because we know that drinking, if it is a challenge for humans, it's all the more so for these equids. Crop residues could be used as feed. Thus, we are also helping equine owners in processing crop residues as animal feeds. Heat stress is an issue. It can be very hot. The sun can be scorching. And we have built shelters in some project areas, especially where there are markets, so people could come, drop their animals in those shelters, go to market and come back and get their animals. instead of allowing the animals to be in the sun or wander off. In terms of strengthening animal health systems, we are training and monitoring vets. We are also training and monitoring farriers. We have created a drug revolving fund so as to ensure access to medicines and equipment. We are trying to build demand for services so that equine owners could come to vets, use quality drugs, and pay for services. At the beginning, I talked about donkey hide trade. It's a major issue. Most countries in West Africa have banned donkey hide trade, such as Senegal, Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, Nigeria, Gambia, Ghana. However, those bans are not fully enforced, and a few countries have no such legal provisions. And some countries, such as Ghana, are used as communicating vessels to ship these animals from West Africa to China. So we have also Nigeria, which is also another communicating vessel. So we are looking at how to address the donkey hide trade issue through involving local, national, and regional authorities.
My name is Emmanuel Bouressa. I am the regional representative of Brooke in West Africa. So I have the chance to lead this great team of colleagues in developing a program in West Africa. In terms of successes, we have many that I could talk about, but I would probably just stick on to three. The first one would be the job or the work we've done to raise the profile of the walking equids in Senegal, and mainly the donkeys, through a study we developed last year to highlight the economic contribution of the walking equids in Senegal. This was a great success, and this document and report is now a reference document, and we are using it to advocate the government in order to take care and take into account these animals in the strategies and in the plans in Senegal. A second key success is about the service provision. We've developed networks of vets and paraprofessionals, putting them together to work together. We also develop their skills, and currently they are performing high quality services in the communities where the demand is already existing. A third key success is about farriery. As you know, in Senegal, there are few farriers. Most of the people who take care of the hooves of the animals are blacksmiths or woodworkers. We've developed a strategy that consists in selecting people in the communities, mainly paraprofessionals, training them, giving enough skills to be able to trim horses and donkeys. But we've also developed a joint project with the Ministry of Vocational Training to develop farriery as a profession. In terms of challenges, I think that there is one threat that is currently in all Africa. It's about the donkey hide trade. That is an illegal trade, and we are seeing many communities affected by the loss of their donkeys. In some countries, this trade is legal, but in West Africa, it's illegal. The governments have taken different bans in countries like Senegal, Burkina, Niger, but we oversee also some challenges because there are a lot of smuggling of these animals. So it's a big issue because the communities who relies on these donkeys see their livelihoods in danger because of this trade. So this is something that we really need to take into account in our work by working with the governments to strengthen the bans and implement the regulations, but also working with the communities, highlighting the importance of these animals as an asset and the importance to keep them in the communities.
bar ni ñu liggéeyee Mersa Ferra laa daan tam toog bu xool gars yi ni ñu liggéeyee Mersa Ferra kay ndax man sama maam moom daa jël ma yóbbu mbaar bi may dem ndax moom si Mersa Ferra la nekkee sama beneen di yaay boo xam bu bokk sama yaay ndey boo nekk waa groupe ñoo may fit ndax man damaa dem ba ñeeto fas yëkkati yëre woon naa tee tànk fas sax di si daaj ay pon ndax dama ko ragaloon waaye muy demee ba waa groupe ñoo ma gën a may doole waa groupe jàngal nañu si bëri ndax man sama yaay su ma ko woowee ne ko am naa formation mu ne demal ak jàmm ak salaam nga liggéey fa jàmm ak salaam képp ku la fay jàng jox ko cër bu mag waaw suñu waa kër ñu ko gisee kontaan na ndax chaque jour saa yu ma waxee maa ngi dem formation yi ma gën a ñaax naan jéemal góorgóorlu ndax xale boo xam ne ñàkkoo dara waaw fii école bi su ma si génnee maa ngi bëgg naa doon élément waa groupe
So that's it. This is an overview of Brook, West Africa, our work, and you've also heard about the challenges we face and the many successes we have achieved so far. Thank you for your interest in our activities. To know more, you are invited to go on our website. Please, if you have any questions as well, feel free. We're here to continue supporting you. Thank you. Thank you very much.